Welcome friends. So today we will be seeing one of the passage. Okay, so this is a reading passage 2. Answer questions 14 to 19 which are based on reading passage 2. Reading passage 2 on pages 6 and 7. So this is the title of our passage. Why do singers lose their voices? Okay, so from the title of the passage we can assume that there must be something regarding singers and their voices. Okay, as we are seeing, ABCD is already mentioned. Okay, so we have A to F paragraphs. Okay, so now let's quickly see our question types, and now quickly let's mark our keywords. So this is our first question type. Okay, questions 14 to 19. Reading passage 2 has 6 sections A to F. Which section contains the following information? Okay, so this is our first question type. Write the letter A to F in the boxes 14 to 19 on your answer sheet. So now let's quickly mark our keywords. Number 14. Examples of some of the environmental factors which affect singers. Okay, some of the environmental factors. 15 number, a reference to a lack of awareness of a correct singing technique. Okay. 16 number, details of the physical processes involved when a person sings. Physical process. So these are our keywords. Okay. 17 number, a defense of the use of surgery to treat vocal injuries. 18 number, a description of the initial indication of vocal problem. Initial indication or early symptoms. 19 number, a reference to modern perception of a good singing performance. So these are our keywords. We have to look these keywords in our paragraphs to find our answer. Let's move towards our another question type, that is questions 20 to 24. Complete the sentences below. So this is our second question type. Choose one word only. This is very important. If they are asking for one word, then write only one word. Choose one word only from the passage for each answer. Write your answers in the boxes 20 to 24 on your answer sheet. 20 number, the dash of a sound is determined by the rate of vibration of the vocal cords. So these are our keywords. 21 number, the delicate surface of the vocal cords can be worn down by dash if they are continually overused. 22 number, singers with vocal cord damage are often unable to produce a sound with the correct dash at a certain point on the musical scale. So these are our keywords. 23 number, opera singers are often given a variety of dash to make sure they can complete their performances. Opera singers. Okay. 24 number, opera and classical performers are at greater risk of injury if they perform dash which place exceptional demands on their voices. So these are our keywords. Let's see our another question type. Questions 25 to 29. Look at the following statements 25 to 29 and the list of the people below. So these are the list of the people. Okay. And the list of the people below. So these are the list of the people. Match each statement with the correct person A, B, C or D. A, B, C or D. Write the correct letter A, B, C or D in the boxes 25 to 29 on your answer sheet. And B, so this is very important. You may use any letter more than once. You may use any letter more than once. 25 number, surgery provides performers with only a short-term solution to their problems. 26 number, the public are now used to attending performances given by singers with vocal injuries. 27 number, people are wrong to suggest that performers who undergo surgical procedures to repair their voices lack singing ability. So these are our keywords. 28 number, Surgery works best when used in conjunction with retraining performance. 29 number, new and innovative surgical techniques hold the key to repairing damaged vocal cords. So these are our keywords. Let's see the lists of people. Will Churchfield, Steven Jettels, Lisa Paglin and Robert Settleoff. So these are our lists of people. We have to find which statements were spoken by which person. Okay. These are the list of people. We have to found from the passage that which line were spoken by which people. Okay. I hope you have understood this. So here our keyword is short term solution. Here our keyword is environmental factor, and here our keyword is rate of vibration. Okay. And now let's quickly move towards our first paragraph, that is A paragraph, and let's find the answer. So now let's quickly read it. Singing is a tough business. Every vocal performance involves hundreds of thousands of micro collisions of a thin pair of muscular strips called vocal cords, located in the larynx in the throat. When we breathing in, they remain apart. When we sing or speak, air is pushed out of the lungs and the edges of the cords come together in a rapid chopping motion. The air causes the cord to vibrate, creating sound. The greater the vibration, the higher the pitch. And when a soprano hits the highest notes, her vocal cords are vibrating 1,000 times per second. This transforms a burst of air from her lungs into a sound powerful enough to shatter glass. Okay, so in this paragraph, what we have seen? We have seen some process. Okay. Okay, so this is the process. When we sing or speak, air is pushed up out of the lungs and the edges of the cord come together in a rapid chopping motion. The air causes the cord to vibrate, creating sound. So this is the process of creating sound. Okay, this thing we have seen, and let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So in our first question type, let's see. So our 14 number of question, examples of some of the environmental factors. So this thing we have not seen in A paragraph. 15 number, a reference to a lack of awareness of a correct singing technique. So this thing also we have not seen in the in A paragraph. 16 number, details of the physical process involved when a person sings. Yes, we have seen process of creating a sound. Okay, so our answer will be 16, and we will write A in front of 16 in our answer sheet. Okay, we found this line, we found this information in A paragraph. I hope you have understood this. Detail of the physical process involved when a person sings. Okay, in A paragraph, we have just seen this. So, here, okay. Singing is a tough business. Every vocal performance involves hundreds of thousands of micro collisions of thin pair of muscular strips called the vocal cords, located in the larynx and in the throat. When we breathing in, they remain apart. When we sing or speak, air is pushed out of the lung and the edges of the cord come together in rapid chopping motion. The air causes the cord to vibrate, creating the sound. The greater the vibration, the higher the pitch. And when a soprano hits, the largest notes of her vocal cords are vibrating 1,000 times per second. This transforms a burst of air from her lungs into a sound powerful enough to shatter glass. So from the A paragraph, we are getting our answer. So that's why we have written A in front of 16. Okay. So this entire passage mentions the process, how person sings and what physical process appears in the body when a person sings. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Okay, a defense of the use of surgery we have not seen, initial indication we have not seen, and modern perception we have not seen. Okay, And the dash of a sound is determined by the rate of vibrations of the vocal cord. So let's see whether we are getting this answer or not. Okay, the dash of a sound is determined by the rate of vibration of the vocal cord. So let's see whether we are getting any of answer from A paragraph. So yes, we are getting our answer from here. The greater the vibration, the higher the pitch. The greater the vibration, the higher the pitch. So our answer will be the pitch, P-I-T-C-H, pitch of a sound is determined by the rate of vibration of the vocal cords. Okay, I hope you have understood this from where we are getting our answer. 21 number, the delicate surface of the vocal cord can be worn down by dash if they are continually overused. So in A paragraph, we have not seen anything regarding worn down of vocal cord, okay? And in A paragraph, we have not seen any of these lists of people, okay? So we will move forward towards our B paragraph. So now let's quickly read our B paragraph. Beautiful singing requires flexible cords, but the friction caused by the prolonged overuse, so this is our keyword, prolonged overuse, can erode their fine spongy surface and lead to tiny bruises. Eventually, nodules, polyps or cysts form on the vocal folds, distorting the sound when they create. For a singer, the first sign of trouble, the first sign, initial symptom, okay, another keyword, first sign means initial symptom. The first sign of trouble is often the wobble. The voice fluctuates on and off key because the damaged cords have lost the ability to resonate properly. Often there is a hole, a point on the muscular scale where a singer's vibrating vocal cords fail to produce the proper tone. The sound produced will be flat or worse, still barely audible. So in this paragraph we have seen two keywords, the initial symptoms and prolonged overuse. So let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So in our first question type, examples of some of the environmental factors which affect singers. So this thing we have not seen. In B paragraph, a reference to a lack of awareness of a correct singing technique. So this thing also we have not seen in B paragraph. We have done with the 16 number. A defense of the use of surgery to treat vocal injuries. So this thing also we have not seen in B paragraph. 18 number, a description of the initial indication of vocal problems. Yes, initial symptom we have seen wobble. Okay, in B paragraph only we have seen. Okay, I hope you have understood. The initial indication means the first sign. Initial indication means first sign. I hope you are getting this. First sign means initial indication. Okay, initial indication means they are talking about the first sign, and which is verbal. And these line and this information we are getting from the B paragraph. So that's why we have written B here. I hope you have understood this. 19 number, a reference to a modern perception of a good singing performance. This thing we have not seen. We have done 20 number. 21, the delicate surface of the vocal cords can be worn down. This thing we have seen in the same paragraph only by dash if they are continually overused. This thing we have just seen. Okay, worn down means beautiful singing requires flexible sound, but the friction caused by prolonged overuse. Okay, prolonged overuse means they are talking about the continually overused. I hope you have understood this. So, can erode their fine spongy surface to lead to tiny bruises. But the friction, our answer will be friction. So, let's see. The delicate surface of the vocal cord can be worn down by friction. F-R-I-C-T-I-O-N. Friction. F-R-I-C-T-I-O-N. Friction. Worn down by friction if they are continually overused. I hope you have understood this from where we are getting our answer. We are getting our answer from here. Okay, so this is our answer. I hope you have understood this. Let's see another question type. So in B paragraph also we have not seen anything regarding these lists of people. We have not seen. So we will move forward towards our C paragraph. So now let's quickly read our C paragraph. It was once unheard of for a singer to perform with a faulty voice. However, in recent times, it has become more common for performance to be interrupted or even cancelled due to the inability of the performer to continue. Okay, in recent times, this is our keyword. In recent times, it has become more common for performances to be interrupted or even cancelled due to the inability of the performer to continue. Some opera singers, this is also our keyword, opera singers, complain of year-round cold symptoms. Here they are mentioning the symptoms, and steroid injections and numerous other drugs are often used to get a struggling singer through a performance. But continuing to sing can cause more damage and create voice ruining scars, similar to when a football player continues to play with a damaged knee and eventually needs surgery. So here they have mentioned an example of a football player. Okay, there is no precise data on the number of performers who have undergone surgical procedures. So this is also our keyword, surgical procedure, but it is estimated that thousands have been under the knife. Dusty theaters, stuffy airplane cabins, erratic eating, and sleeping patterns and stress all affect the vocal cords. Add to all these the occupational hazards. Add to this the occupational hazard, at least in opera and classical music, of taking on roles that require artists to sing beyond their natural range, and a singer's cords become extremely susceptible to injury. So we have seen so many things in this paragraph. Okay, so let's see whether we are getting our answers or not. So in our first question type, examples of some of the environmental factors which affect singers. Yes, we have just seen the environmental factors. Environmental factors such as dusty theaters, stuffy airplane cabins, erratic eating and sleeping patterns, and stress all affect the vocal cords. So these are the environmental factors. Okay, dusty theaters, stuffy airplane cabins, erratic eating and sleeping patterns, and stress all affect the vocal cords. So these are the environmental factors, and we are getting our answer. Okay, 14 number, examples of some of the environmental factors which affect singers. Yes, and we have seen this information in C paragraph. So we will write C in front of 14 in our answer sheet. We are getting this answer from this C paragraph. Okay, try to understand this. Let's see another. A reference to lack of awareness we have not seen. Defense use of surgery we have not seen, and modern perception, this also we have not seen. Let's move forward. Singers with vocal cord damage are often unable to produce a sound with the correct dash at a certain point on the musical scale. We have just seen in this paragraph only we have seen. In this paragraph only we have seen this. So in C paragraph we have not seen anything regarding musical scale. Okay, but we have seen musical scale in B paragraph. So we have missed this question. So yes friends, we have missed this. We have missed this. Okay, musical scale, we have missed this keyword, musical scale. What they are asking here, singers with vocal cord damage are often unable to produce a sound with the correct dash at a certain point of the musical scale. Okay, so this answer is present in B paragraph. We just missed it. Okay, so let's see. Often there is a hole in a point on the musical scale where the singer's vibrating vocal cords fail to produce the proper tone. So tone will be our answer. So tone will be our answer. So in 22 number of question we will write T-O-N-E, tone. Tone will be our answer. Okay, we are getting our answer from B paragraph, tone. So each and every line is important. Don't miss it. Otherwise you will lose your marks. Let's move forward. We have seen these opera singers in our C paragraph. Opera singers are often given a variety of dash to make sure they can complete their performances. We have just seen this. So we have just seen here. Some opera singers complain of the year-round cold symptoms and steroid injection. Numerous other drugs are often used. Numerous other drugs are often used to get a struggling singer through a performance. So we are getting our answer from here. Our answer will be drugs. D-R-U-G-S, drugs. Okay. I hope you have understood this, from where we are getting our answer. Opera singers are often given a variety of drugs. Look for the spellings. Okay. Look for the spellings. Spellings are very important. Numerous other drugs are often used to get a struggling singer through a performance. So the same thing. Opera singers are often given a variety of drugs. And numerous other drugs. This is the same thing. 24 number, opera and classical performance are at greater risk of injury if they perform dash, which place exceptional demand on their voices. So we have just seen in the same paragraph only, classical performance also we have seen in the same paragraph only. So here, add to all these occupational hazard, at least in opera and classical music, of taking on roles that require artists to sing beyond their natural range, and a singer's chord become extremely susceptible to injury. So our answer will be roles. 24 number, opera and classical performance are at greater risk of injury if they perform roles, R-O-L-E-S, roles which place exceptional demands on their voices. Okay. Exceptional demand means beyond their natural range. Okay. And we are getting our answer from here. Our answer will be roles. I hope you have understood this, from where we are getting our answer. And let's see another question type. And here we have not seen anything regarding these peoples. Okay. So we will move forward towards our D paragraph. So now let's quickly read our D paragraph. Will Churchfield. So this is our keyword. Lists of people keyword. Okay. Will Churchfield, a conductor and vocal coach, laments the fact that this vocal burnout is cutting short careers and diminishing the power of opera. And he feels that audiences have become accustomed to hearing voices which are not in peak condition. Not in peak condition means not in good condition. What he feels, William Churchfield, what he feels, that audiences have now become used to it, to hear voices which are not in good condition or not in peak condition. When he first highlighted the problem, he noticed that it didn't affect singers until they were in their 30s. But now even in singers in their 20s are undergoing medical procedures to save their careers. These injuries have been linked to a shift in what we considered quality singing. Across all genres, it has become normal to believe that louder is better, and singers are pushing their vocal cords like never before. New waves of medical research into dysphonia, or the ability to properly produce sound, bear this out. In the Western world, vocal abuse is surprisingly common in all professions that rely on the voice, from school teachers to opera singers. So we have seen so many things in this paragraph. We have seen Will Churchfield, our lists of people. Okay. So let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So our first question type, a reference to a lack of awareness of a correct singing technique. So this thing we have not seen in this paragraph. A defense of the use of surgery to treat vocal injuries. So this thing also we have not seen in this paragraph. 19, a reference to modern perception of a good singing performance. Yes, modern perception we have seen. The more loud, the more better. Okay, we have just seen in D paragraph only we have seen. Okay, what is the modern perception? Okay, so we are getting our answer from here. Across all genres, it has become normal to believe that the louder is better and the singers are pushing their vocal cords like never before. So this is the modern perception. So this is the modern perception. Okay, I hope you have understood this from where we are getting our answer. It has become normal to believe that louder is better. Okay, so we are getting our answer from here. And that's why we have written D, because we have found our answer from D paragraph, a reference to the modern perception of a good singing performance. And we will write D in front of 19 in our answer sheet. And we have completed our complete the sentences. So let's move forward towards our list of people. We have seen this keyword will, Churchfield we have seen. Let's see what statements he has spoken. 25 number, Surgery provides performance with only short-term solution. This thing we have not seen. The public are now used to attending performance given by the singers with vocal injuries. Yes, we have seen this. Okay, so this statement was spoken by Will Churchfield. The public are now used to attending performance given by singers with vocal injuries. These lines were spoken by 26 number. These line was spoken by 26 number, line spoken by Will Churchfield. Okay. So we will write A in front of 26 in our answer sheet. From where we are getting our answer? From here we are getting our answer from these line. Will Churchfield, a conductor and vocal coach, lament the fact this vocal burnout is cutting short career and missing the power of opera, and he feels that audiences have become used to it. Accustomed means used to it, to hearing voices which are not in peak condition or not in good condition. So from these line, from here to here we are getting our answer, and these line was spoken by Will Churchfield. I hope you have understood this. The public are now used to attending the performance given by singers with vocal injuries. Okay. I hope you have understood this from where we are getting our answer. 27 number, people are wrong to suggest that performers who undergo surgical procedure to repair their voices lack singing ability. This thing we have not seen. So in this paragraph we have not seen any other people. Okay, any other person. Okay, so we will move forward towards our E paragraph. So let's quickly read our E paragraph. Stephen Jettles, so this is also our keyword. A specialist vocal cord surgeon believes that pioneering surgery is the way forward. He is working on a futuristic solution which will involve implanting a gel made of biomaterial in the tissue of damaged vocal cords to restore pliability and therefore the voice. However, some research studies argue that surgery is not necessarily a lasting fix. A lasting fix. According to Lisa Paglin, so this is also our keyword, a singer turned voice coach, Jettles has simply found a temporary remedy. Unless a singer makes major changes, return to performing means a return to the vocal abuse that puts him or her on the operating table in the first place. Her coaching partner, Mariana Brilla, agrees you cannot solve the problem by simply relieving the symptoms. So here we are getting our two keywords, Stephen Jettles, Lisa Paglin. Okay. One observation Paglin and Brilla have made from working with older classically trained singer is the way that they use the natural up-down release of the diaphragm to produce sound rather than relying on their vocal cords. For Brilla, this represents a real discovery. The root of the problem today is in classroom. The root of the problem today is in classroom. She believes that students are graduating from music academics without having learned this natural singing method. In her opinion, today's students don't know how to sing, and it's leading to injury. So let's see whether we are getting our answers or not. So in E paragraph, we have seen so many things. So in our first question type, 15 number, a reference to lack of awareness of a correct singing technique. Yes, we have just seen in this paragraph only, we have seen they are talking about the singing techniques. So we will write E as we are getting our answer from E paragraph. So that's why we have written E in front of 15 in our answer sheet. So from where we are getting this answer? We are getting this answer from here. So we are getting our answer from here. This represents a real discovery. The root of the problem today is in classroom. She believes that students are graduating from music academic without having learned this natural singing method. In her opinion, today's students don't know how to sing, and it's leading to injury. They don't know how to sing, and it's leading to injury. Okay. So from here, from these lines, we are getting our answer. I hope you have understood this. From these lines, we are getting our answer. Okay. A reference to lack of awareness to a correct singing technique. Okay. From these lines, we are getting our answer. I hope you have understood this. So only the 70 number is remaining. A defense of the use of surgery to treat vocal injuries. A defense. So this thing we have not seen in E paragraph. Okay, and we have done with the complete the sentences. So let's move forward towards our lists of people. As we have seen two lists of people here in this paragraph, Steven Jettels and Lisa Paglin. We have seen these two people. Let's see which statements corresponds to which person. So 25 number, surgery provides performers with only a short-term solution to their problems. So yes, we have seen this thing. We have seen this thing in the same paragraph only. That is E paragraph. So we are getting our answer from here. According to Lisa Paglin, a singer turned voice coach, Jettels has simply found a temporary remedy. Temporary remedy means short-term solution. Okay, short-term remedy. Temporary remedy means short-term remedy. Okay, so we are getting our answer from here. Okay, I hope you have understood this, from where we are getting our answer. So surgery provides performers with only a short-term solution to their problems. And these lines were spoken by Lisa Paglin. So we will write C in front of 25 in our answer sheet. I hope you have understood this. We will write C in front of 25 in our answer sheet because this line belongs to Lisa Paglin. And from here we are getting our answer. Okay. According to Lisa Paglin, a singer turned voice coach Jettels has simply found a temporary remedy. Temporary remedy means short-term solution. Okay. I hope you have understood this. Let's see whether we are getting our another answers or not. So 27 number, people are wrong to suggest that performers who undergo surgical procedures to repair their voices lack singing ability. So this thing we have not seen. Surgery works best when used in conjunction with retraining performers. So this thing also we have not seen. 29 number, new and innovative surgical technique hold the key to repairing the damaged vocal cords. So new and innovative means futuristic solution. Okay. So, and in this paragraph only we have seen this thing. Stephen Jettels, a specialist vocal cord surgeon, believes that pioneering surgery is the way forward. He is working on a futuristic solution. Futuristic solution means new and innovative solution, which will involve implanting a gel made of biomaterial in the tissue of the damaged vocal cords to restore pliability and therefore the voice. So we are getting our answer from these lines to these lines, and these lines were spoken by Stephen Jettels. These lines were spoken by Stephen Jettels. So our answer will be Stephen Jettels. So in 29 number, new and innovative surgical techniques hold the key to repairing damaged vocal cords, and these lines were spoken by Stephen Jettels, B. So we will write B in front of 29 in our answer sheet. I hope you have understood this. I hope you have understood this. Okay, so we will move forward towards our F paragraph. So now let's quickly read our F paragraph. Is it possible that teaching people is that possible that teaching people to sing differently would cure damaged vocal cords forever? Jettels is dismissive of such an approach and quick to deny that his client's vocal problems are caused by bad technique. People used to think if you needed an operation, it means you don't know how to sing. The people I see, they know how to sing. Jettels believe that medical specialists are becoming increasingly important to the arts, given that any athletic endeavor will eventually take a toll if done for long enough. So let's see whether we are getting any of our answer or not, because this statement was spoken by Jettels. So let's see whether we are getting any of our answer. So 27 number, people are wrong to suggest that performers would undergo surgical procedures to repair their voices lack singing ability. Yes, this thing we have just seen, and this statement was spoken by Stephen Jettels. Okay, so we will write B. Okay, here we have used B 2 times. Here we have used B 2 times, because these both statements were spoken by Jettels in different paragraphs. And NB, and the meaning of NB is you may use any letter more than once. I hope you have understood this. People are wrong to suggest that performers who undergo surgical procedures to repair their voices lack singing ability, and this statement belongs to Stephen Jettels. So that's why we have written B in front of 27. And from where we are getting our answer? We are getting our answer from here. People used to think if you needed an operation, it meant you don't know how to sing. So this entire line were spoken by Jettels. Okay, Jettels. Entire line was spoken by Stephen Jettels. People used to think if you needed an operation, it meant you don't know how to sing. I hope you have understood this, from where we are getting our answer. Okay, let's move forward. Robert Satloff. So this is also our keyword, Robert Satloff, who has performed voice correction surgery on several award-winning performers, also resent the notion that surgery is not a sensible way to keep singers healthy. He believes that surgery combined with proper education on the dangers of improper singing technique can keep people on the stage for longer. He concedes that surgery is not a perfect solution, and it probably never will be, but it is an option. Okay, so Robert Satloff, what he is saying that surgery combined with proper education on the danger of improper singing technique can keep people safe or on stage for a long time. Let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So 28 number, surgery works best with you when used in conjunction with retraining performers. Yes, and these lines were spoken by Robert Satloff. So we will write D in front of 28 in our answer sheet. I hope you have understood this. And from where we are getting these lines? We are getting this line from here. Robert Satloff, what he is saying he believes that surgery combined with proper education on the danger of improper singing technique can keep people on stage for longer. So we are getting our answer from here to here. Okay, and this line belongs to Robert Satloff, and that's why we have chosen D option and we will write D in front of 28 in our answer sheet. Okay, I hope you have understood this, and with this we have completed all the questions. Okay, only this 17 number is remaining. Okay, defense of the use of surgery to treat vocal injuries. A defense means, and this a defense of use of surgery to treat local injury, and this thing we have seen in F paragraph. In the last paragraph only we have seen, and we are getting this answer from here. So we are getting our answer from here. He concedes that surgery is not a perfect solution and it probably never will be, but it is an option. So here they are mentioning that surgery is not a perfect solution. Okay, and here a defense of the use of surgery to treat vocal injuries. Okay, defense means it is not a proper solution, it's just a temporary solution. Okay, I hope you have understood this, and with this we have completed our entire question types, all the 3 question types and our passage. So try to practice this type of passages. Okay friends.